So, you've got this brilliant idea for a new Python project. You're fired up, you're ready to code, but wait. First, you have to do the ritual. You know, that tedious, repetitive setup that just sucks all the momentum out of the room before you even write a single line of logic. Well, today we're looking at a tool that's basically your personal project blacksmith. It forges a perfect, ready-to-code foundation in just a few seconds. Let's see how it does it.
All right, here's the plan. First, we're going to dive into that new project headache that we all know and hate. Then, we'll meet our blacksmith, RepoSmith, and see its one-command magic. After that, we'll check out how you can customize the forge to get things just right. And finally, we'll take a quick peek at what's coming next for this awesome little tool.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's talk about that friction, that wall of boring, repetitive tasks that always seems to stand between a great idea and actually getting to the fun part, the coding.
Does this whole scenario feel a little too familiar? You're all set to build something cool, but first you've got this mental checklist of chores you have to get through. It's like a universal speed bump for every developer out there.
And yep, here it is, the dreaded manual checklist. You've got to make a directory, get init, create and activate a virtual environment, go hunt down a good.getIgnore file, figure out a license, create your starter main.py and requirements.txt. It's just pure boilerplate fatigue. And honestly, it's a total killer for that creative spark.
So how do we fight this fatigue? What's the solution? Well, let's meet the tool that was literally designed to make this entire problem disappear.
And here it is, RepoSmith. The official description is a portable Python project bootstrapper. Now, the two most important words there are portable and zero dependencies. This isn't some heavy, complicated framework. It's built using only Python's standard library, which means it works anywhere you have Python, with absolutely no extra baggage to worry about.
And just look at the value you're getting here. It's not just making a few empty files, it's building a whole modern development environment for you. From the virtual environment and VS Code settings, all the way to an optional GitHub Actions workflow for continuous integration. And that last point, so important. It's idempotent. That's just a fancy way of saying you can run it on a project that already exists and it won't break anything. It'll just add the missing pieces, which is super safe and incredibly useful.
Now we get to the real magic of RepoSmith. It takes that whole long list of chores we just talked about and turns it into a single, powerful command. I mean, this slide really says it all, doesn't it? On the left, you've got at least 6 different manual steps. And that's not even counting the time it takes to find and create the files themselves. And on the right, one single command. That is the core promise right there, turning minutes of tedious work into mere seconds of automated setup. And here's what that one command typically looks like. You just run RepoSmith as a Python module, tell it to init your project, and then you add these simple flags for the features you want. In this example, we're asking for the VS Code configuration and a continuous integration workflow, right out of the box. It's clean, it's readable, and it's crazy powerful. So what do you actually get from that one command? A project that is fully prepared and ready to go. You get your clean virtual environment, your core Python files, a proper .getIgnore tailored for Python, a pre-configured VS Code setup so debugging works instantly, and even a starter CI pipeline. You can literally go from a blank folder to writing and testing your actual code in less than a minute. But what if you don't need all that stuff? Or what if you want to tweak things a little? Well, this is where RepoSmith really shows its flexibility. It's not some rigid, one-size-fits-all template. Think of it more like a customizable forge. And all that customization happens with these simple flags. You have total control over what gets generated. Don't need a virtual environment? Just add -no VNV. Want to make sure your name is in the license file? Use the author flag. You can even tell it which Python version to use in your CI workflow. It's all about giving you that fine-grained control without making things complicated. So how do you get your hands on it? It's just as simple as you'd hope. It's a standard package on PyPI, so a single pip install command is all it takes to add it to your toolkit. And using that -upgrade flag is a good habit to make sure you've always got the latest and greatest version. So that's what RepoSmith can do for you today. But what's really cool is that this isn't just a static, finished tool. It's an active project with a really clear vision for what's coming next. A quick look at the official roadmap shows some really exciting stuff. There are plans to add templates for huge frameworks like Django and FastAPI. They're also working on an interactive wizard mode for a more guided setup, plus more license options. It's clear this tool isn't just sitting still. It's evolving to become even more helpful and user-friendly. And that really brings us to the most important question of all.
By automating all that boilerplate and getting you straight to the creative part of coding, tools like RepoSmith do more than just save you a few minutes. They remove friction. They preserve that initial excitement and momentum. So the real question is, with that extra time and focus, what amazing things are you going to build?